John Ralphio aside, this is the first time I think I've seen you really just be a nasty, irredeemably bad.
You think John Ralphio's nasty?
I think
We're learning a lot about you right now.
I think he's misguided.
This is great. You just recovered beautifully.
Thank you.
I can't believe it.
How is it digging into like your dark side to play
It was
Teddy?
so fun. It was me playing with weapons and not in real life, but I guess fake weapons, but like in this character, like someone who's just, in his head, the way to impress is to be as bad as he can be. The more people he kills or the more drugs he does or the more money he has, that's what's status for him. So the idea of him just trying to do that, it's so funny. You can kind of take any character and be like, this is what this person needs to feel satisfied. But this person, it's all evil shit. So it's like heaven. It's so fun to be able to do all that stuff.
With that in mind, I mean, like, how was it working with like Chris McKay and like kind of leaning into...
McKay's amazing. McKay was incredible. And then Christian Tinsley, who did all the tattoos and did all the practical effects, incredible. Ryan Ridley wrote it amazing. And Nick Cage, man. It's like Nick Cage, Nick Holt, Awkwafina, Adrian Martinez, so it's like amazing, incredible people.
Like Nick Cage joins the pantheon of great movie vampires here.
I think he crushes it.
He's so good.
And I think he does a little dramatic, he does a little bit comedic, he does kind of everything.
Yeah.
So I love that if you watch his performance, he's kind of doing everything.
Like who is Cage aside, of course, who is your favorite movie vampire?
Oh wow, Bela Lugosi's pretty hard to. That's like a tough one to beat. But also Leslie Nielsen for me was huge.
Oh yeah,
he was in Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Mel Brooks.
Leslie Nielsen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Mel Brooks. So I watched every Mel Brooks movie. I'm a Jewish person from New York, so it's like so that was like I've seen that movie probably more than any other Dracula movie.
When you're doing something that's like horror comedy, how do you balance those colors?
Horror comedy.
Horror.
Okay, yeah, horror comedy. Yeah.
How do you balance those colors?
Oh yeah, it's so fun. It's the idea of trying to like deflate some of the drama and the tension with comedy, right? Or like build up, and then have it's fun to like be able to play both because you kind of can keep everybody on their toes and stuff like that. So it's so fun. You can like splash in a little comedy when things are going like really dramatic, or you splash in some drama when the person gets woken up a bit. Like I'm doing this big thing of robbing a restaurant, but then Awkwafina calls me out and says, shoot me. And then my character's like, oh, I've never shot someone before. What the hell's going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's the best part. It's so fun.
I've talked to Shorey before, and she is like...
Shorey's the best.
She's like regal, man.
I know.
Like,
she is. She's truly like a legend.
How is it having her as your on-screen mother?
The best is after that, we would like go get food, and she would like treat me like her son, and I'd be around her daughter, and we all like hang out together, and it was like heaven. Immediately felt like I was part of the family, and her voice is like the coolest voice you've ever heard in your life. So I am in love with that woman. I can't wait. I hope I get to play her son again.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
She's amazing. She's great in this.
Yeah, everyone's stellar. Everyone's stellar. I do like that there's like superhero elements to this.
Sure.
And I hear tell that one of your favorites is Plastic Man.
Yes.
So,
oh my goodness, please, let's talk about it.
Yes. So now that James Gunn like is
I love James Gunn. I'm a huge James Gunn fan.
Let's manifest this. Like what is it about Plastic Man, and how much would you like that to like
The reason I love, first of all, I love Plastic Man, but the reason I think it's so exciting is I feel like there's so much comedy in it. It's this thief that doesn't turn good immediately. He gets these superpowers, Eel O'Brien, and then he kind of uses those powers in my head to kind of be evil for a little bit longer until he's forced to finally make that decision. But what Deadpool does, which I love so well for the now Marvel universe, I think like Plastic Man can do that and insert himself into that DC universe and do it. And then you can put him everywhere. He was in the Justice League in the comic book. So I'm a huge fan, and I'm sure James knows, but it's like, even if I don't get to play Plastic Man, I can't wait to see that movie.
Yeah. I got time for just one more with you, Ben, but like,
That Plastic Man was really good. Do you have any personal questions that you want to, is anything bothering you at home?
No, everything's pretty good.
Everything's really good?
Yeah, everything's good.
How long have you had the mustache for?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah,
It looks good.
I grew it up. I just came back from Tokyo.
Oh, wow.
So they love the facial hair in Tokyo.
So you grew it for the city. Do you change your facial hair to the city that you're going to?
Legally speaking, I'm going to say no.
Okay.
But maybe. But yeah, so, you get to go into your action side. How is it going into the physicality, as playing Teddy?
So fun. It's so fun. You like change the way that you walk a little bit, but also these fights are the most exciting things because they're almost like dances. Like I did some choreography in the after party, and it's like there's a lot of dance elements in when you're fighting because it's all timing and rhythm because we're not hitting each other. So it's like, it's all trying to find the rhythm and stuff like that. So it was so fun to learn real choreography. And Chris Brewster was a genius at it, and will, I'm sure, direct full-length movies and stuff very soon because he's so locked in and great at directing this stuff. So he was amazing.
Yeah.